talk about either private equity or venture capital firms, put those two in a bucket, or a strategic investor, such as you mentioned, Annapurna Pictures, the analysis there really revolves around what sort of strategic value you're going to be able to extract from one sort of investor versus the other. So if you are in the film business, for example, and you're taking on investment from another business that's already in your space, the benefit is that you're going to be able to extract some sort of best practices from them, particularly if they're a larger business. So maybe they'll be able to help with the development process. Maybe they're going to be best practices that they'll implement to your marketing of projects. Maybe they're going to be best practices that you'll be able to extract as it relates to developing a pipeline of projects and doing so efficiently. Or maybe they will allow you to get access to a broader platform for distribution. So you're taking on investment from a business like that because they're going to bring some sort of attributes or qualities to your business that you don't already have. Private equity, on the other hand, are strategic, but oftentimes not in such an obvious way. Because private equity firms oftentimes have a portfolio of a diverse array of businesses, what you're often looking to when you're entering to those sorts of transactions, and again, both private equity and venture capital, is, are there other companies that they're aligned with? Are there other businesses that they're aligned with that are going to help me expand and scale my business? Maybe the principals of the private equity firm have great relationships with the heads of studios or the heads of streaming services that I want to get into business with. Maybe those private equity firms have great relationships overseas. So I want to get my content distributed in China or in other parts of Asia, in Europe and Africa. Maybe they bring those sorts of relationships to bear. Private equity and venture capital firms oftentimes bring less linear sorts of strategic value, and oftentimes more circuitous strategic value, meaning, maybe not be a straight line to get from point A to point B, but because of the overall scope of their relationships and their connectivity across multiple sectors, they're going to help me get from point A to point B a lot more quickly than I would get there myself.